In a moment that captured the attention of music fans across continents, American pop artist Charlie Puth expressed his overwhelming admiration for BTS member Jin after watching clips from his sold-out solo encore concert in Incheon. What was initially a casual reaction turned into an emotional tribute that has now gone viral across social media. The Seokjin EP tour may have ended, but its ripples are still crashing across the global music industry. And one of the most high-profile waves comes from none other than Charlie Puth, the chart-topping artist best known for Attention and See You Again, who has long been connected to BTS through past interactions and musical admiration. But this time, it's Jin, the eldest BTS member, who has left him completely in awe. I honestly didn't know Jin could hit those kinds of notes live. I'm kind of speechless. The man has range, emotion, control, and he does it with that calm confidence. He's a genius vocalist and way too humble about it, Charlie wrote in an Instagram comment on a fan post, which has since amassed over 1.2 million likes. From fan admiration to artist validation, Charlie Puth is no stranger to BTS. In 2018, he shared the stage with Jungkook at the MGA Awards for a duet performance of We Don't Talk Anymore. But in this moment, it was Jin's raw, heartfelt vocals during The Astronaut and Epiphany at his solo encore concert that struck a deeper chord with the American singer-songwriter. According to sources close to Charlie, he first came across the video after a fan tagged him on X, formerly Twitter, saying, "Charlie, you need to see Jin's live vocals. This is your type of singer." Less than 2 hours later, fans noticed Charlie had liked multiple Jin fan edits and even reposted a clip of Jin's iconic belt note from Moon, captioned with a stunned emoji and the words, "Is this really Liv?" Music critics in the US also picked up on Puth's reaction, with Rolling Stone Korea tweeting, "Even Charlie Puth can't ignore Jin's growth as a soloist. His tone, timbre, and storytelling on stage are setting new standards for what a K-pop soloist can be." The performance that left the world speechless held at the Munhak Stadium in Incheon on November 1st, 2025. Jin's encore concert marked the grand finale of his first-ever solo world tour. It attracted over 30,000 fans in attendance and millions more watching through live streams and social media snippets. From the moment Jin appeared in his crimson Gucci ensemble to his emotional finale under a sea of army lightsticks, the night became an unforgettable statement of his artistry. But it was one particular performance, Jin singing a stripped-down acoustic version of Awake, that truly made an impact. With just a spotlight and a live band behind him, Jin poured every ounce of his vocal power into the song's final lines. No auto-tune, no backing track, no visual effects. Just Jin. And that's what Charlie Puth couldn't get out of his head. His voice has this cinematic sadness to it, like watching the end of a movie that stays with you. Charlie later commented on TikTok Live, responding to fan questions about the encore concert. Fans worldwide are now flooding both artists' social media with hashtags like #CharlieLovesJin, #JinEncore2025, and #JinVocalKing, pushing the topic into trending territory in over 15 countries. Could there be a collaboration coming? The idea of a Charlie Puth x Jin collaboration isn't just fanfiction anymore. When asked directly during a Q&A, Charlie smirked and said, "I wouldn't be opposed to working with someone that talented. Let's just say I'm open to surprises." The possibility has sent fans into a frenzy, imagining what a ballad or piano-driven duet between the two vocalists could sound like. And considering both artists' mastery of emotion through melody, the collaboration could be a defining moment in cross-cultural pop history. Some fans even speculate that Jin's next album, expected in 2026 after BTS's full group return, might include surprise features. Could Charlie Puth be one of them? As one fan wrote, "It's about time someone from the Western music world saw what we've seen for years. Jin isn't just worldwide handsome. He's worldwide golden vocal." Conclusion: a voice that transcends borders. Charlie Puth's heartfelt praise is more than just a celebrity compliment. It's a validation of Jin's journey from the background vocalist of early BTS days to a full-fledged solo powerhouse, capable of commanding massive stages on his own terms. Jin may be known for his visuals, his sense of humor, and his humble personality. But it is his voice, tender yet powerful, technical yet emotional, that is now echoing across oceans, inspiring fellow artists and winning over even the most seasoned industry veterans. And if Charlie Puth's words are any indication, this is only the beginning. He doesn't just sing. Charlie concluded in his live stream, "He tells a story. And I felt that in every second of that performance. Respect." For years, Jin had been labeled as the visual or funny eldest hyung of BTS, often seen more for his wit, looks, and occasional dad jokes than his musical depth. But with the Run Seokjin EP tour, and particularly the encore in Incheon, those perceptions are being rewritten in real time. This concert wasn't just a final stop, it was a culmination of Jin's evolution. From tender performances like Abyss to the emotionally staggering delivery of Tonight, Jin proved that his artistry transcends the group label. And Charlie Puth's visceral response encapsulates what millions of fans have been saying for years. Jin deserves the spotlight, not as a supporting act, but as a global vocal force. Jin's musical sensibility, often described as lyrical warmth wrapped in technical brilliance, was on full display. And it clearly struck a chord with Charlie, who is known for his pitch-perfect ear and high standards in production. "If you're a musician, you know how hard it is to sing live like that," Charlie said in a follow-up post. Jin does it so smoothly, and it's that smoothness that takes years of dedication. I respect that. This praise holds weight. Coming from an artist who trained at Berklee College of Music and worked with legends like Elton John and Selena Gomez, Charlie's words are not empty compliments, they're professional recognition. Social media explosion. Jin x Charlie begins trending as fans clip Charlie's TikTok live and Instagram comments. #CharliePuthJin, #Jin Encore Concert, and #RunSeokjinGenius surged on X and TikTok. Within 12 hours, TikTok edits began emerging showing hypothetical duets, AI mixed vocals, and even fan art imagining Charlie and Jin performing side by side at the Grammys, the visual viral moment of the encore, when Jin stood center stage with arms wide open under white rain and lights, is now being referred to as the angel moment in fan circles. Edits of Charlie reacting to that exact frame now have over 5 million combined views. One of the top liked comments reads, "Charlie just said out loud what every ARMY has been screaming for years. Jin is an elite vocalist, period." The cultural bridge between K-pop and Western pop rarely crosses both artistically and emotionally. But Jin and Charlie Puth seem to be forging that connection not through PR campaigns or corporate collaborations, but through raw musical admiration. Artist to artist, did Jin come back? Charlie might be the spark. Jin's last two albums, Happy 2024 and Echo 2025, performed well globally, but many fans believe his true vocal power is best felt live. Charlie's reaction may now influence how Jin shapes his next era. Rumors are already swirling that Big Hit is considering a deluxe version of Echo with international features. Could Charlie Puth be on that list? One thing is clear, Charlie's comments have opened Western media floodgates. Several US publications, including Billboard, Variety, and Entertainment Weekly, have since covered his praise, placing Jin's name back on the radar of American audiences post-military service. This kind of organic recognition is rare in an industry often driven by payola and promo cycles. Jin, however, is receiving it purely on the merit of his voice, his emotion, and his live performance, and that makes the moment even more powerful. What this means for BTS's 2026 comeback as Jin sets this solo standard. It sets the tone for BTS's long-awaited full group comeback in 2026. With more members returning from military service, fans expect a seismic return, but now with added individual maturity and refined artistry. Charlie Puth's endorsement acts as a public stamp of confidence in Jin's capability to carry emotional weight, not just as a member of BTS, but as a solo performer who can rival Western vocalists in delivery, tone, and sincerity. When I see someone like Jin go up there and own that stage alone, I get inspired, Charlie admitted. He makes me want to go practice more. That's the power of a great artist. Final word, a moment that changes perception in an industry where image often overshadows authenticity. Jin has flipped the narrative. He's not trying to be the loudest, flashiest, or most controversial artist. He's letting his music speak. And when someone like Charlie Puth, a fellow perfectionist and master of melody, recognizes that, it means something. For years, Jin was the quiet strength behind BTS. Now, he's the solo voice that even the Western music elite can't ignore, and as Charlie Puth puts it, the world's been sleeping on Jin. I'm glad I finally woke up.